Okay, I know it's a blizzard outside, but I had to go and see this exhibit.
Hey Kelly, welcome. Welcome to my open studio in my apartment in Chelsea.
Here we are.
At 800 a month.
Super exciting. There's so much art here today. Casey, how many pieces did you put up?
It's plastered. I have no idea. No, I have blue tape everywhere. These are pieces I did in Belgrade at the Belgrade Art Studio. I call them Flying, Floating, Falling.
Oh my gosh.
So they're taken from a free diver
Really?
online who posts these incredibly beautiful videos of him swimming in very deep waters.
That is fascinating. I was wondering how you got these poses, and it feels so correct to be on a round.
It's all stolen. Well, I love the Tondo. What do you call it? A Tondo is a round painting that's usually over a door or on the ceiling.
Wow.
And so, were I to do this really big, if I had a big enough piece of paper,
Yeah.
I would put multiple figures in there.
So do you sell all these pieces individually, or do you do collections, like the whole
I did this as a collection of 9 on purpose.
collection of 9? Wow.
Yeah.
Just a second. Is this the price for it?
Each, yeah.
Wow.
So backwards.
So each one is $75. Okay,
Affordable.
awesome. Yeah, super affordable.
And at one point
Love
when I was
it.
drawing them, I thought they need to be much more detailed. And then I stopped and I'm like, no, they don't. They just need to be an outline with a shadow.
That's like one of the things I love about your work is like the cleanness and purity of your line. And this is neat here because it's like
This is
not.
clean and not, this is filthy.
This is like a value extreme. It's like I'm not even practically seeing lines on this because I'm seeing the black and the white and the gray, and it's all working together. And these are individual sheets of paper?
Yeah, there are 4 pieces of paper, actually 6, because when I started this, I drew his arms too long. And so I took the bottom off and I added another section of paper, and that was wrong too, so I cut it again. So now there are 2 here, 2 large pieces, 2 strips, and 2 squares.
That is so neat. So when the collector eventually purchases this, will you want it put together
It would be
in a
best if it
piece?
were mounted on, dry mount on a piece of foam core. or
Okay.
carbon foam core. So that it, right now
It's so it doesn't break it.
right now it's held together with
Yeah.
blue painter's tape.
I mean, until a collector comes and gets it.
Yeah, I did that specifically because it was going in my suitcase. I did this in Belgrade.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's something we need to talk
Yeah.
about. Every piece. Was
This
this
is the
also
same-
Belgrade?
Same artist. His name is Xavier Warmack. He lives in Western Pennsylvania.
Neat.
And this I did in about a half an hour. The day he was leaving.
Wow. Yeah. You were so tall. I think people might be like misled at how large these pieces are. Oh, actually, I'm short. But you can see
Yeah.
this is a large piece.
Yeah, this is 54 inches tall. 24 by 54.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was about to say this piece is like almost rivaling my height. It would.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then if you spin around that way, you'll see
Okay.
the caryatids, 2 of the 5 caryatids that are housed at the Acropolis Museum.
Wow.
The original caryatids are in the museum. The copies made of resin and stone dust, marble dust, have been placed in the Erechtheion on top of the Acropolis.
Neat.
There
And that's
are
6
5
different pieces on.
That is 6 different pieces of paper, so they fit in the suitcase.
Brilliant. Oh, and
It's
then
you know,
here.
This is Brooklyn Betty. She's one of the historic models. She's a classic model who's been around for, 40 years.
True New York artists.
True New
If
York
you know,
artists.
you know.
Brooklyn Betty, she's the best.
And this, I mean, let me just do a quick little turnaround of the room.
You don't have to move.
because, oh my gosh, you have so much art in here.
I thought, yeah, plastered. Like I said, it's plastered.
And not that we needed any more enticement, but he's given so much chocolate. I have almost finished one of the plates all by myself, but I will not point out which one it was.
Yes.
I love this self-portrait here.
I did this at Chateau Orcovo in using a mirror that was a side view mirror fallen off a truck.
Nice.
So I had it propped on my table, was drawing on a board that actually you gave me.
Oh,
My black
the little hanging
portable
board. Oh,
hanging board.
neato.
So I had it upright and I could look directly at myself. So it's a little bit distorted
Oh, I love
because
that.
the mirror was a little distorted.
Yeah. Oh, how neat.
There's a story for everything.
And then you were telling me earlier that there's some silver point work up
These are
here.
silver point. That for some reason there were a number of
I
dead
love Silver
birds.
Point.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of the birds, but they were outside of Chateau Orcovo, and I'd find these dead birds, and took photos of them, and then drew them with silver point.
Beautiful study.
Thank you.
And then I see this other famous study work that you're doing here.
Yeah, a little bit of Michelangelo. This is a study he did on a single sheet of paper for the Libyan Sibyl.
Wow.
One of the figures that is holding, I can't remember which book of the Bible. It's on the Sistine Chapel.
Wow.
The interesting thing for me is a Sibyl is traditionally a woman, but Michelangelo used mostly male models that he feminized. I mean, that's obviously a masculine back.
Yeah.
And so is the tricep and the bicep.
Wow. And these other works, I love your balance of values up here. And then this is such a meticulous study.
That is a door knocker, a very large door knocker. It was probably 8 inches tall, from a door in Girona, Spain.
Oh, I love it.
Really, and it was gray. So,
Kind of perfect. Yeah, I was about to say the use of the toned paper, like everybody who knows me knows I love a good toned paper.
Yeah.
Like white paper is amazing, but when you can do these little
This
notes.
is a sculpture of Diderot that is sitting on the mantle in the dining room at Chateau Orcovo, where I did a 3-week residency last July.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your residencies that you've done across the world, it feels. How often are you gone? I mean, like, how long are they lasting? Are they like a week or is it
In the
longer?
past 14 months, I've been on 4 residencies, 3 and 4 weeks each.
Wow.
No, the first one was 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks.
Wow. So then it really behooves you to do these separate pages.
Yeah, because they fit in the suitcase.
Yeah, and it's brilliant. You don't have to be doing rolling up and worrying about your roll getting crunched.
And it's packed among my t-shirts and my jeans, so it's totally safe. I've taped the blocks of paper together, so everything appears reasonably intact when I get home.
And I won't do too many of the nudes just because my Instagram is so uppity about that.
Yes.
But seeing how amazing you can, I don't want to say, you flow out with this nice design work of costume.
Yep.
But then also you can then turn and do the human body with these nice flowing lines.
This is actually a bronze that's in the Archaeological Museum in Athens. I spent 6 days in Athens between 2 residencies and was blown away being on the Acropolis, being close to the Parthenon and going to the museums in, 2,500-year-old, 3,000-year-old objects.
I love it. It's like already, if you're in a residency or fellowship, you can start feeling kind of brain dead about too much interaction with other artists, or you're just like focused on putting out so much work, and then maybe you have some downtime where you put 2 residencies back to back and you have 6-day downtime, and what are you doing? You're going to go and intake more art. You're not like just
No, I'm
sleeping
not
and
sitting
eating
around.
and watching some TV
No,
and stuff.
the truth is, in Athens, I slept, I ate, I went to museums. I didn't really draw until I got to Belgrade.
The next residency.
Yeah, the next residency.
Okay, so you were absorbing.
I was absorbing. And absorbing Greek culture and Greek food. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
So then I actually took photographs of these two, and I'll stand in front of this one.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is another one of the almost floor to
This is
ceilings.
70 plus inches tall.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
74 inches tall. I built this rough last summer because I found a piece, 16 meters of lace at a brocante, at a flea market, a street market in France.
Oh,
and
how
I
neat.
went, I'm gonna make rough.
I love that.
So I made the rough, then I put the clothes on, and I took the clothes off, but kept the rough on, and I virtually recreated Gainsborough's Blue Boy.
Oh.
It's inspired by Blue Boy. It's not the actual pose, but it's
Yeah.
inspired by it.
I think what's neat about the rough especially is that you didn't over describe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very blown out.
It's like, I love that is the broken edge here. It's like I understand what's going on without having it over explained to me.
And then
Oh, and then you
did-
artfully doing this. I
Well,
love
yeah,
it.
Somebody's got to, right? So I like messing with gender roles, right? So I want to show you the classical, but I want to show you the other classical, the nude. And so I've done a number of these diptychs that I don't have space to hang. Yeah, I've done one of my buddy Giovanni posing as the Farnese Hercules in the nude original with the lion's pelt, and then in streetwear with a t-shirt and jeans.
And the vividness of the lines, just almost like you're attacking the paper.
I am attacking the paper.
But at the same time, you have a pose that has a peacefulness to it.
Oh, thanks.
It's this really neat juxtaposition of just like the energy within the stillness.
Thank you.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
let's look at this amazing wall here. I love your little works too. We've got some portraiture.
That top one is done at Minerva's drawing studio down in Chinatown. Love that
Nice.
space.
Shout out to Minerva's
Shout
place.
out. We'll tag her. This is the landlord of Can Silvestre. That's my Spanish residency.
Nice.
Not too far from Girona in Spain. This is called Tea and Sympathy, and it's a drawing. I took a photograph surreptitiously of a guy sitting at the restaurant Tea and Sympathy.
Oh, I love
And
that.
he was just so elegantly dressed. I'm like, yep, we're going to snap his photo.
Wow, goodness.
And then I drew it.
That's encouraging to think that people dress like that.
Yeah. And that's a drawing I did at the National Arts Club
Nice.
years ago.
And then these works are neat because you said that you do the watercolor or staining
Yeah,
on the papers
first. Here at home.
first.
And then when I see the model, or I pick the model, or I pick the pose, then I pair, to some extent, intentionally, the model to, or the pose to the paper.
You know, I kind of want to steal this idea.
Please do. Scott said the same thing. He wants to steal it. I'm like, yes, please do.
Because it's such a fun, it's almost like you're
You
giving
got it.
a vibe.
It's
in
a
the
vibe,
piece.
but it's also really challenging to not look at the color.
To unobserve how
But
neat.
you got to observe the color, but you can't look at the color.
And all
Does
of
that make
these
sense?
pieces are so affordable too. I don't know if you guys are seeing these, but this is just $55 here. It's signed, dated. Oh, and then these wonderful other pieces down here. Now, when you have a choice of whether to deal with a human or a still life or an animal, what is your go-to?
I really prefer live models,
Mm,
and they're not always convenient.
no.
Either I can't afford them,
Yeah.
or I'm not in the right place for them, you know. And so I was really lucky in Belgrade. I found a group called Nabroski Belgrade, a live drawing group, and they had some phenomenal models. So I was there 3 Wednesdays, I think 3 Wednesday nights in a row. I'll tag them, Nabroski Belgrade. Really nice people. And they had a couple of really wonderful models, one of whom I hired to come to the studio where I was doing the residency, and I think I hired him 3 different times. And
Wow.
he'd come over with his beautiful dog,
Oh.
and the dog would lay in the bed. I'm like, yeah, of course that dog can lay in the bed.
Aw.
She's gorgeous. And so Misha is his name. So I drew Misha in a diptych setting, clothed and nude, as Donatello's David,
Oh,
the
wow.
bronze sculpture.
So you really were
I was
able to,
cranking.
oh my gosh, to get that sort of repeated work with a single model too. I
Yeah.
think there's a certain special skill or knowledge that can be taken from the repeated person because you're learning them in 3D
Sure.
rather than that one pose.
Yeah. And then he and I did one of the Inundi of, hold on one second.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I will talk amongst myself. I want to just point out something here. I hope it's light enough that I can see it on here. This mirror ball that he drew, a self-portrait. It feels Escher-esque, if you know what I'm saying. But also, again, you guys know I love toned paper, and this is a brown paper, and I haven't worked with that
That's
personally.
found paper.
That's
I
found
found
paper?
that in the studio.
Oh my gosh.
In Orkovo.
You
Chateau Orkovo. Go there.
I want
Ziggy,
to.
Yeah, Ziggy and Beulah are phenomenal hosts. They've been doing this now since 2017, I want to think. I'm trying to remember. This is a guy that I saw across the terminal at the Belgrade airport. I'm like, oh, yep, I'm taking his picture.
Oh, how neat.
This is a model from, what's her name? I can't remember her name. A model at Minerva's 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I love it.
That's another model from Minerva's. That's a Silver Point.
Oh, that's Silver Point too.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you ever find that a challenge to work with Silver Point?
Absolutely a talent challenge because you can't erase.
Yeah, and then also you're dealing with a metallic.
You're dealing with silver.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know about Silver Point, it's really a fascinating
It is
historic thing to do.
Before graphite became commercially available, everyone drew with Silver Point. I'll show you what it looks like. That is silver.
It's literally a point of silver.
And you put it in a lead holder, and you prepare a piece of paper with, it was actually originally made with
Is it kind of a clay or something? Bone.
Made with baked bone that's pulverized and put into a medium and then glazed onto the paper.
Well, so knowing how silver is quite expensive, this is not a...
Are you sitting down? That's $100.
No!
Yeah.
And that was...
Oh my goodness. Thank
Oh,
goodness
that's
it's
a good
not
price.
called Gold Point.
I bought this in Paris.
What, 10 years ago?
No, not quite 10. Probably 4 years ago.
So I was about to say metals right now are
And silver
skyrocketing.
has gone off
Okay,
the charts.
so maybe I won't get into Silver
You can borrow
Point.
this. You can borrow this.
Hey Brian, thanks for watching.
Here is some...
Oh, this
that
is
prepared.
paper.
That's watercolor paper. that
ready
I have
for Silver Point.
Prepared.
Okay, so it looks as though you're drawing like an HB sort of
Yeah.
a lighter pencil.
But it's actually silver.
Wow. This is one of those historic traditional things that you just don't really see that often nowadays.
And
Well,
the
but the silver
reason,
point is used for etching.
Mm-hmm.
yes, you need to use a stylus to etch into the copper
That's
plate. But they generally don't use silver because it's too expensive.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
back in the day, that's
Right.
that's what I was taught on.
This comes out really pale gray right now, but in 200 years it'll be black. Because the silver
The silver
oxidizes.
oxidizes.
It oxidizes, yeah.
Oh, how neat.
This is Monique.
Another artist.
Yep.
Oh,
It's challenging because you can't make mistake. Well, if you make a mistake, you got to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, there's no silver
No
point
turning back.
eraser. And then through all of your
the feel of it.
Yep.
all of your
very
pieces
tactile.
here has everything all ready for collectors up here. It's amazing. And it's also such a good variety of your work.
Thanks.
And we've got the charcoal and the graphite
This is
and
one
the
of the
pen work.
That's Lee. That's from one of the no, Justin. I'm sorry. He's a musician, artist, really nice man from Australia. I think Melbourne, but I could be wrong. And I met him at the very first residency I did at Chateau Boutonville through Atelier Air. And Chateau Boutonville is not too far from Chartres, where the big medieval cathedral is. So,
Hey Marta, thank you. Somebody following is saying
Great.
that she's finding this whole thing fascinating.
Wonderful. I'm
Me
glad.
too. I mean, seriously, Casey is a fascinating artist, but like going through his journey, this is the first time I'm seeing him since he's gone on, I don't know how many
4.
residencies.
4 in the past year plus.
Yeah, he's essentially just speed running residencies around the world. Oh, out of these pre-packaged original drawings, this is one of my favorites, one of his self-portraits. It's
Does
really...
he look like me? Wait. There's one thing when you're drawing yourself in a mirror. Right?
Yes.
It's another thing when you're in a 200-plus-year-old chateau in France, drawing yourself in a mirror, in an original mirror. Okay?
Oh, yes, where it's not the perfected mirrors that we have today.
It's not from IKEA.
And what's neat about the drawing is that I understand that that is the case within this mirror through little details that you've put on it. And it's just, again, it's understandable without being over-explained. And I was telling Casey earlier, I love how he made this shade of the lamp. You can see it echoed in the mirror, but also I love how it broke the frame of this self-imposed border that he put on his drawing. I love that. It's just so fresh, and it makes an already interesting piece even more dynamic. There's another piece, the ink drawing of the chair.
It's old.
Oh, it's so, oh my gosh! I pointed. No, this is this one. This
Oh,
one.
okay.
I think this is an amazing piece.
This is also at Chateau Boutonville, lovely family-owned chateau. There were only 8 of us, artists and writers, at that chateau. We had our own chef who made incredibly delicious food, Phil, and that was Atelier Air. David Marriott, shout out to David. You can follow him at David
Yeah.
on Instagram. Really lovely man. And this is actually a leather chair, which is why I wrote fauteuil en cuir, so a leather armchair.
And I feel like there's so much energy in your line work, and it feels simplistic, but at the same time, you're seeing all this context. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's so much to it. So it's like misleadingly feeling simple, but it's just, even it not being centered in the rectangle
Purposeful.
is, yeah, I know everything. He designs the work in such a way that it's just really interesting to look at, not just for a second, but just keep your eyes coming back for more.
Thank you.
And these works are just so freaking affordable. How much are you selling that one for, just in case anyone...
75.
75. So if anyone's online loving it as much as I do, this is the artist, and his account online is easily accessible. Just go and get this work.
You want to see more stuff? Oh, this
Yeah.
is from a movie.
I remember you showing me your concept for this before you were working on it.
This is Marquise Castigliani from a black and white film without voice called Pandora's Box.
So moody.
And I laid in lots of black charcoal.
It's definitely like a film noir type, right?
Exactly.
You can feel that vibe.
Pandora's Box is, what's her name? Brooks. I can't think of her first name. Something Brooks. Wonderful silent movie actress whose career did not extend beyond silent films. What's her? Something Brooks.
If anyone knows, say it in the chat.
shout out. But this character, the evil, you can tell he's evil just
Yeah,
from the
it
way-
feels threatening.
He's offering her champagne.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Ladies, don't take champagne from a guy that's looking at you like that.
Yeah.
How neat. It feels almost like Sargent's piece, the dark piece of the dancer. I don't want to say the Romani people type piece,
Yeah,
that's
what
at the
you're talking
Gardner
about.
Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it, with that archway and it feeling dark like that,
Yeah.
has that vibe.
Thanks.
Okay. I don't want to show too much because, again, my Instagram is a little bit...
Don't go too high.
Yeah,
Don't go
so
too
I will
high.
just show this one because I love the simplicity of the lines. Again, I feel so repetitive, especially when you do values and everything so well that it's just like, let's just show
do
a
some
little
of those
bit.
guys.
Just a little view over here and then
The
here.
snow. This is actually the first big piece I did. It's called 10 Days in June, and it describes a bit of the ceremony that I've now been involved with for 29 years,
29 years.
called the Sundance, Lakota Sundance. And my good friend Suzanne says this is kind of like a map. It is kind of like being in the ceremony rather than witnessing the ceremony,
Yeah,
which for me is a high compliment,
yeah.
especially since she's an artist and lovely human being, and she knows about art.
Yeah. And there's so many details and personal aspects to
Yeah.
your works, especially I feel like the larger ones, you input so many details that could be lost on a viewer.
Right.
So really, you guys, if you want to see this work in person, get in contact with this artist because
New York City, Chelsea.
yeah, if you're
easy.
in the New York City area, travel out here if you need to. But Casey
Or,
is
you
such a
can Instagram
delight.
Me, you can DM me.
Yes.
And we can talk online.
It truly, and
This
you
is
can get all the
easily
details.
shippable because it all had to fit in a suitcase.
Yeah. So if you've ever ordered art, especially if it's like a print or something and it's coming rolled and there's a little bit of a crunched end or a little dent that is like in the piece, you know what a pain that is when you're all excited and you unroll it and you're just like, it's not good. That's not going to happen with this. This is going to show up pristine, which is amazing. And not only this, Casey, his whole life is art. And he creates so much art, but he also lives in art. He lives in this beautiful location of Manhattan. And did you hear we're having a blizzard?
Snowmageddon returns.
Yeah, part 2. Oh, somebody, okay, actually, sorry you guys, I've been missing some of your comments. Bill, thank you. Casey, he says, great and unique work. Thanks for sharing. And Javian says, I can really, your drawings and the economy of the line you use, you managed to say a lot with a very little. And I really like your drawings.
Thank you.
Oh, and thanks, Brian. Look at this snow just coming down, and some were saying online, do not go out, do not go into the blizzard, but how could I not come out here and see all this amazing work and then this amazing artist, and then he gave us chocolate too. So I will, if anyone has any questions, now's your time, right now.
Or DM me later.
Yeah, even better.
I'll be available.
Actually, just DM
Or
Casey.
DM Kelly. She's got my number too.
I'm really bad with DMs. Don't DM me. He knows. He knows. Okay. See you guys. Thank you for touring this amazing art with me and getting excited about what I get excited about. See ya.